Today in the United States, we have many immigrants who migrate from their home countries and come here because they want better opportunities in their lives. Many of these immigrants are brought here as young children and don't remember anything about their so-called home countries, and they don't remember anything that this becomes their home country. This is where they belong. But if they belong here, they should get the same educational rights as everybody else, but they don't. And that is where the National Dream Act comes into play. This Dream Act will provide better opportunities for undocumented youth and for us as well. The Dream Act will provide further education for many and thousands of immigrants that are here. Secondly, it'll also not only help them, but it'll help us by stimulating our economy. And thirdly, it'll provide a more open environment in the United States. Now, as of today, there are a study by Aurelie Zimmerman with the NACLA report on the Americas shows that only 26% of undocumented youth enroll into college. And you're probably asking, well, if the percentage rate is so low, why should we give them an opportunity with the Dream Act? Well, not only is there money problems that get in the way, but it's also family issues that get in the way. It's not because they're lazy, it's not because they're stupid. It's just because they cannot pay tuition, because here they have to pay out-of-state tuition, so they have to pay more money, and you might say, well, they can get financial aid. They can't even do that because they apparently are illegal and they just can't receive any aid from the government. If the Dream Act is to pass, they will receive financial aid and they will have to only pay in-state tuition. Many of these students go through their junior year, their sophomore year, and their freshman years of high school, and they do so well, and sometimes they do better than others, and then they get to the senior year and they don't know what to do because they don't know how they're going to pay for college. Well, all their other friends are just going from left and right and picking their colleges, and they're just left standing there not knowing what to do. If the Dream Act is to pass, it'll further education for them all. Secondly, it will not only help many thousands of people, it'll also help us within our own economy. It'll help stimulate it. Now, with the Dream Act passing, many people will graduate from high school, getting a high school diploma, they'll get into college, and they'll get a college diploma. Now, we all know that with a high school diploma comes only a minimum paying job stuck at McDonald's or something like that, and nobody wants to do that their whole lives. But if you graduate from college, you'll be able to get a diploma, and that diploma means that you'll have a better paying job at the end, and with a better job comes more tax money. So there will be more tax revenue going around, which will benefit the U.S. Now, there is a study from Juan Carlos Guzman from the Economic Benefits of Passing the Dream Act, and he showed that if the Dream Act is to pass, there will be $329 billion added to the U.S. economy, and it will even create 1.4 million jobs by 2030. And people are always talking about how can we create more jobs or how can we get more money in the economy. The Dream Act will do that. We just have to be able to grant this for many people that have dreams and want to complete and further their education. Thirdly, there will be a more open environment in America. And what I mean by that is, if the workforce keeps growing as it is, and there's people that don't look like immigrants, the immigrants won't be as inspired to work as hard to get into those higher positions. But if the Dream Act is passed, more people will get to those higher positions, and it'll inspire future generations to work just as hard so they can get where they want to be in life. The Dream Act should be passed because it'll further education, it'll stimulate the economy in very positive ways, and it'll also provide a more open environment in